Do you want to make 2022 the year that you absolutely crush it in your digital agency? Hi, it's Damien here from Globital. Today I'm coming to you from Australia's Gold Coast. And of course, here at Globital, we're here to help you design your digital agency so it delivers. Delivers for your clients and delivers for you, the digital agency owner. In this video, I'm going to share with you precisely the things you need to do to crush all your business goals this year. And none of this is going to be fluff. I'm going to share with you precisely the things you need to know and precisely the things you need to do so you can start to dominate. And how would I know what these things are, you may ask? Well, at Globital, we help hundreds of agencies every single week. And what's really clear are there are things that the agencies who crush it do that separates them from the agencies who battle every year. And what I'm going to share with you today are precisely these things that separate the strong agencies from the weak agencies. If you're a digital agency owner here looking for ideas on how to build an amazing agency this year, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we're bringing to you ideas and inspiration and tactics that we've seen work every single Monday. In the comments too, these things are great to watch, but it's all about implementation. So I'd love to know in the comments one thing from this video you're going to implement in your agency today. Now, let's get to our video. The first thing I want you to realize is your success this year is 100% about your mindset. In our businesses, in digital agency businesses, we're not like an airline, for example, that needs 10,000 clients a day. We typically need a small number of new clients. Maybe it's 3 a month consistent, 4 a month consistent. That's small. Even if you lose a couple of clients, to replace them, it's a small amount. You can literally decide to get up in the morning and get the clients you need out of brute force. That's a decision you can make. Our businesses are small enough that we can do that. So first thing you need to do is make the decision to win and do exactly what you need to do and work out exactly what you need to do to win. Once you've made that decision, that's 60% of the job done. So make that decision. The second thing is, when we hit big goals with our businesses, we need to be different people. We need to be better. We need to be more. So what you need to think about at the start of this year is, if I hit these goals, what am I going to have to carry? What skills am I going to need? Who do I need to be to actually hold this business together at its biggest state? Then the third thing, once you understand that with mindset, is what's the gap? What's the gap between now and then? And look to ways to fill the gap. Maybe you need some training. Maybe you need some get a performance coach behind you. Maybe you need to change the diet to get better energy, but work out what the gaps are and then what you need to do to fill those gaps. So that's the first point. Mindset, decide who do you need to be, work out what you need to be that person. Step 2 that I want you to think about, there are so many agencies that I've seen get this wrong, and it's a massive problem because if you get this wrong, no matter what you do, your agency will fail. And this thing is to get your pricing right. You need to get your pricing right so it can sustain your business through growth. Most of us don't give too much thought about pricing other than what's the industry average and make a decision from there. It has no regard to your financial construction of your business, your value adders, but no regard to any of this. But one thing you need to be 100% aware of is what's your minimum price for everything you do, which includes a good margin, 15-20% margin, so you can pay yourself a dividend, you can have a profit in your business. We have courses, at Globital, we have courses on how to price properly as a digital agency. We have some free resources, which I'll put links in the comments below to, and we also have a course that takes you thoroughly through everything you need to know. If you haven't given really good consideration to how to price your agency properly, I strongly recommend, at the very least, take our free guide and go through that and do that exercise to make sure you're not pricing yourself in a way that is going to put you in a situation where you run out of both time and money in your business at the same time. Because when you run out of time and money in your business at the same time, you'll be stuck and you'll be lost and you will not be able to shift from that situation. You need to always have either excess money so you can buy time, or excess time so you can go and get more money, get more clients, get more revenue. You always need to have excess of one of both of those, and you can only be in that situation if you price correctly. So step number 2, do your pricing well, do it properly, do it strategically, do it in a way that actually puts excess money in your business for every single project. Okay, Step number 3, financial management in your business. Particularly when we're coming from excellence in a technical skill, like we're a coder, we're a web designer or a designer or a Google Ads expert or an SEO expert, we don't give too much consideration to managing the finances of our business properly. This is super important, because if we don't give due regard to this, what we can do is find ourselves in a situation where our business is growing, but it's churn. There's nothing left over at the end. So the bigger our business gets, the busier we get, but there's never anything left for us. You know, it's soul destroying. This is what leads digital agency owners into burnout and anxiety and depression, is that we haven't given the due consideration to the financial management of our business to ensure that we're actually going to pay ourselves as the owner at the end. A resource I want you to go and read or get the audiobook for, it's called Profit First, Mike Michalowicz. This will, if you haven't read this before, go read it. It will change your life as a business owner. It changed my life as a business owner. When we implemented the principles contained in Profit First, I'll put a link in the comments below, it changed the nature of the way we do business in a very positive manner. It is what turned our business from everyone in our business having a job into a scalable business that everyone had a vocation and everyone had time and resources at the end to enjoy life. Profit First, Mike Michalowicz. Okay, principle number 4. When we scale, something breaks. Something always breaks when we scale. The weakest point will break. So one question that I'd like you to ask yourself right in this moment is, if I got 1,000 clients tomorrow at the same time, what would break? Go and fix that. Fix that now. It might be, if it's a project and takes 3 months to fix, have one project to fix. If it's a simple thing you can do straight away, fix it now. And this is a good exercise to do. If it's a quick fix it, then maybe next week ask the question again. If I got 1,000 clients tomorrow, what would break? If it's a project-based thing, maybe you actually need to get a new resource in, a new employee in to help cover that off. What's the plan to get there? But this is a great thing to do. Every single time you fix one problem that would break if you've got an influx of clients that you can't handle, what's the next thing? This is an amazing discipline which will give you a real solid foundation to ensure your business will be able to grow to whatever level you want. It's funny, on that note, I just saw a recent little short video from Jordan Peterson, and one of the things he said is really useful as people, it's on the same basis, is to meditate for a couple of minutes every day on the question of, what am I doing badly? What am I personally doing badly? And use that as a great catalyst for personal growth. So it's the same thing, but in your business. What's going to break first, or what am I doing badly? Now, the next principle number 5, this is, Ed Milet said something in one of his podcasts which really resonated with me. And this was, your life is a direct reflection of the expectations of your peer group. Now, this is really cool, because people talk about surrounding yourself with, your life becomes the average of the 5 people that you're closest to, kind of thing. I don't think it's that simple. The expectations of really resonated with me. You want to surround yourself with people who are going to push you to be better, to be more. Not the ones who are going to accept you for how you are today. They're going to be the ones that push you towards your dreams, because they know that that's where you want to be and that's the person you can grow into. They're the people that you want to surround yourself with. So think about your tribe, think about your peer group, think about the people that are supporting you in business. Who are they? Are they the right people for you? And make sure they are. At Globital, we have a couple of communities that we get involved with. A couple of really cool advisors and coaches in digital marketing for digital agencies, and John Loger is definitely one of them. He's active in our Facebook group. If you're not part of our Facebook group, Digital Marketing Dream Team, come and join us there. It's an amazing resource where we can collaborate together. So there's a community, there's an advisor coach for the industry. There's another guy, Josh Nelson in the US, 7-figure agency. He's amazing too. We've been active in his communities on and off over time too. So just go and join these people, become active in the digital agency community, and collaborate and join partnerships and share frustrations and find someone or people that have done it already and get the advice from them. But just surround yourself with the people that are going to take you to where you need to get. Not people that are, Tony Robbins far away. where they've done so much that, you know, they've probably forgotten some of the battles that you're facing today. You really want people that have recently achieved what you're doing or are on the same path as you, that you can collaborate with, who remember the lessons, who can support you. Community, your peer group, so important. All right, next. This is highly tactical, and this is something that people don't do. This is the key to running any business to success, and it is know your numbers. So what does that mean? We all hear it all the time, know your numbers. What it means is this: you set your goal. What's your goal? Okay, cool. You know your goal? Write it down. Okay, do you know your average lifetime value of your clients? Work it out. If you know your average lifetime value of your clients, divide that into your goal. That's how many clients you need. So now you know how many clients you need. All right. What's your conversion rate from lead to client? If you know that, multiply your conversion rate by the number of clients you need. Now you know how many leads you need to get. Cool. So you know how many. You know what your goal is. You know how much revenue per client, the average lifetime value. You know the number of clients. You know the number of leads. All right, so what are the marketing activities you need to do to get those leads? Is that a time-based thing, you know, or is that a money-based thing? Is that you need this budget in Google Ads to get the next number of leads, or is that you need to make this number of phone calls to get that number of leads, or attend this number of networking events to get those leads? Whatever that is, you now know exactly the marketing you need to do to get the leads, to get the clients, to get the revenue, to hit your goal. So what's the final step? The final step is to assign the budget or the time to do that marketing effort every single day for the whole year. So, you know, if it's 5 cold calls a day, that goes into your calendar every single day for the whole year, and no one touches that appointment. If it's 3 networking events per week, pick your networking events, register, sign up, make sure you get to every single one. If it's $3,000 of Google Ads every week, put the budget for it and get it spent. Get that campaign run. The final step of this too is maybe if it is time and money are 2 resources we run out of. You might find that you don't have enough of one or the other to do the marketing you need to do to hit your goals. This now becomes what we call a capitalization question, a strategy. A strategy around capitalization. Maybe you need more money. If you can't generate the funds from your client receipts to do the advertising you need to hit your goal, you have to find a solution. Where do you get the money from? Is that a partner? Is that a loan? You know, is that something else? If it's a time-based thing, there's only so many hours in a day. You haven't got time to do everything, as well as do the work, as well as do the invoicing and the admin, you know, as well as the sales calls. Then that becomes a budget thing too. Who do you need to get in to do this? What are they going to cost? Can I afford that? If not, how do I make sure I can afford it? So that's what Know Your Numbers is. The one thing that most people miss, most business owners miss in the small, medium-sized business level of business, is the capitalization piece. How much is it going to cost in time or money, or both? Can I afford it with my resources today? And if not, how do I draw those resources in so I can afford it? Most businesses fail because they are undercapitalized. Most businesses are undercapitalized because they don't think about what their capital requirements are. So if you can do this little bit and understand exactly how much you need to spend in time and money to hit your goals, and then know exactly what you need to do to get those resources, and then make sure that capital in either money or in time is spent, you will hit your goals. And the final piece is you. Okay, the final piece is, what are you going to do every day? And it's all about personal responsibility and getting what you need to get done, because your energy is going to flow. It's going to be up and down, up and down. You're going to have emotional challenges. You're going to have mindset challenges. You're going to have doubters. You're going to have all this stuff that's going to happen during the year that's going to derail you from your focus and the path that you're supposed to take. Now, the problem is that if you let that derail you and you let that shift you from your path, you're not going to hit your goals. So you need a process to make sure you keep on track. And one thing that I do, which amazing idea came from Andy Frisella from First Form, is a list of 5 things, 5 critical tasks you need to do every single day. And you write the list the night before or the very first thing in the morning, and you have to do those things every day, no matter how you're feeling. So for example, if critical item to hit your goal this year is 3 cold calls every single day, that's number 1 on your list. And you do that and you cross that off every single day, even if you're feeling like crap. You get your 5 things done every single day and you win every single day. You never miss one. It's your discipline. So Mel Robbins, high 5 habit. She's got some great stuff on mindset. In one of her books that I read earlier this week is she's known as a motivational speaker, but she said, I hate the idea of motivation. I hate motivation. As people say, I'm the queen of motivation, but it makes me want to vomit because motivation is never there when you really need it. 100% correct. We can't rely on motivation to hit our goals. We can rely on discipline, resilience. So this idea of a list of 5 things every day, cross them off. Critical things, not a to-do list, not like I have to take the garbage out, I have to check the letterbox. Critical things. This is going to help me achieve my goals. 5 things every day, hit them off, knock them off, get them done. I've actually got, funnily enough, here's my journal with my 5 things every day. A big win or loss day. At the end of the day, if I hit my targets, it's a win, and I want to win every day of the week. 5 days every day, or 5 days a week, I want to win every single day. So make your list. Critical items are going to help you hit your goals, things that you know you need to do, and get it done. So that's it for today. I hope you got some real value out of the things that you can do with your business to make sure that you hit your goals this year and you make 2022 the year that you crushed it. The year that you crush it in your digital agency, and the year you realize that you can actually dominate whatever niche it is that you're chasing. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Maybe give us one real thing that you've picked up, one value add that you can implement in your business. So I'd love to hear. If you've got any questions, let us know. I'll come back and answer anything that comes through. But Happy New Year. Make 2022 your best. I know at Globital it will be our best.